It's time to get your pet questions answered live.
Veterinarian Dr. Carrie Donahue is here today from Full Circle Holistic Veterinary Care. Hi, Carrie.
Good to see you.
It's a great day to call if you have a pet question. We have 3 lines open at 608-270-9933. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Thank you.
Let's start with Susan in Wanakee. Hi, Susan. What's your question?
Hi, I have a 15-year-old Shih Tzu that about 6 weeks ago was diagnosed with idiopathic vestibular disease, and they gave him something for the diarrhea and the vomiting, but it doesn't seem to be helping his balance any. He had sort of a relapse about a week ago, and I'm just wondering if there's anything that would help him just to be a little steadier on his legs.
And congratulations on having a 15-year-old dog. Wonderful. Vestibular disease is something that can happen to older dogs, and it does cause balance issues. Sometimes they can circle, they can have a head tilt, they just feel nauseous. It kind of throws everything off. Usually they do get better just with time, but like you had mentioned, sometimes there can be a relapse. So really a lot of it is just supportive care. For some of these dogs, I've had good success using acupuncture, and this would be a holistic type of thing that you might look into, but acupuncture is nice when, kind of like the Western medications aren't really getting you all the way there, and it can kind of work on just a different level to help with balance, help with appetite, and just help your dog feel better and maybe get over the vestibular disease sooner.
That's a great suggestion. Yeah.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
Best of luck to you.
Let's go to Gail in Deerfield. Hi, Gail. What's your question?
Hi, my question is, all of a sudden my dog has started chewing and licking at her paws, and if she doesn't have something else to keep her attention, that's what she's doing constantly.
What kind of dog do you have?
She's a Pit German Shepherd Terrier, and she's just a year, not even a year and a half old.
Okay, yeah, and this is, kind of fall allergy season right now. My allergies are starting to build up, but a lot of dogs, when they're out kind of walking in the grass, they can get some of those pollens, especially from the ragweed right now, on their paws, can work its way into the skin, and that's what can cause itchiness. Something you could try is just wiping off the paws whenever your dog comes in from being outside, taking a good look in between the toes, around the nails, making sure that there's nothing there, but that might help. You could always do antihistamines like Benadryl, Claritin, Zyrtec. Those are safe to do as well.
Okay.
You can take human Benadryl
You can
give
do.
your dog?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Peggy in Janesville. Hi, Peggy. What's your question?
Hi, I have a blue Merle Sheltie, and he's 3 years old, and I just cannot keep up with the shedding. Is there some kind of medicine? I mean, I constantly clean, dust, and brush him, and it's never enough.
Oh, goodness. Dogs kind of go through phases with the seasons, and when they're shedding more and sometimes shedding less, I think just keeping on top of brushing and giving your dog a bath, probably not more than once a month. But that might be something to try. Otherwise, omega-3 fatty acids or fish oil, those are really helpful for the skin, and that might help with all of the shedding.
All right, we have time for one more call. Amy in Portage. Hi, Amy, what's your question?
Hi, I have a question. I have a 12-and-a-half-year-old golden retriever, and she's lately got kind of picky eating her dog food, and I was trying to find some maybe like people food that I could put on top of it to make her eat it.
Is it dry or wet?
What's that?
Dry or wet food?
She has dry food.
Okay. And that's a good point. I mean, you could try adding in a little bit of just whatever canned food correlates to that dry food to make it more palatable. Or if you wanted to add in, so-called human food, I usually recommend sticking to single ingredient items, so just kind of like proteins, whether it's chicken or beef, not fried but boiled so there's not a lot of fat on it, or fruits and vegetables. Those some dogs really love, and those might be the simple things to add in with the food.
A little variety.
I know, variety is
Which one of your dogs loves tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Well, Lola did.
Oh, it was Lola. Oh, the little cherry tomatoes.
You never know.
We are out of time. Carrie, thanks for coming in today.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
Great to see you, Carrie.
Thank you for all your calls. We'll have a final check your forecast coming up.